looking for someone. I was wondering if you might have seen me. Who are you looking for, man?
Got an attitude twice your size.
So I'm 16 and I see this movie on TV and it clicks. Timothy Bottoms, and he was this teacher, this coach who got paralyzed, and he didn't want to coach anymore, but he got in a wheelchair and he coached, and he started racing in a wheelchair, and I was a mess after that movie, and I thought, you know what?
I want to do that.
I want to do that.
Thank you for joining us today. We're here with Mr. Fast and the Furious film actor Reggie Lee. You were mostly known from the film Fast and the Furious. Can you tell us about that film?
Rob Cohen, who directed The Skulls, kept bringing me in audition after audition to read for this gangbanger, Lance Nguyen. I said, you know, why'd you pick me? And he said, well, it's because when you auditioned, I got so scared.
So scared, in fact, that it landed him the role of a cold-blooded killer in Universal's adrenaline rush, pedal-to-the-metal, action-packed flick about the high-stakes world of illegal drag racing. You do consider this to be your breakout film as a film actor?
Yes,
right?
Absolutely.
From what I hear from the film was that they used you for a lot of advice in terms of the racing, the aesthetics, and just etc. of the film, because I hear that you're a racer.
Oh boy, where'd you hear that?
My connection. That's correct.
It's somewhat, yeah.
Okay.
I like to. It's kind of a hobby.
Okay, so you like to do that on the side.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. It's like the acting, you know? It's like going into a scene and going, okay, you don't know how this is going to turn out, but let's just go. You have some control over it. You know, we want a little bit of a rush.
Reggie Lee Valdez was born in Quezon City, Philippines. Searching for a better life, the family moved to Cleveland, Ohio.
I started doing community theater productions, so I tried to seek out everything, and I kind of exhausted the market over there. And after high school, I said, you know what, I want to go to LA.
Convincing his parents he could spend time with Lola, he packed his dreams in a suitcase and headed straight to Hollywood.
And they were like, okay, all right, you know, for the summer, you go there. Well, I got here for the summer. I started getting dance jobs. Then I got Miss Saigon. And I said, I'm not gonna go. Yeah, I called and I said, I can't go to school. I want to take this job. At first, they thought, you know, he can't do this. He's got to at least go to school. And so I said, you know what? Maybe I'll, you know, Mom, Dad, let me do this now, and I can go to school later. Let me do this now. And you know, Filipinos, they're like, oh, Miss Saigon. Yeah. So they said, okay, we'll let you do Miss Saigon.
And so, without hesitation, Reggie passed up a Harvard spot for Tinseltown's red carpet. Whether it's the tough bad boy image, to the unsuspecting victim, to the clown in him, he manages to breathe life in each character.
Can I take a peach?
No, you don't have to do that.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, it's all wet and dripping now.
It'd be my pleasure.
Are you sure?
Paul?
Yes?
Give him the page.
Okay.
Constantly challenging himself as an actor, Reggie stars in a controversial film, Drift, directed by Quentin Lee.
I don't know what I want anymore. And I thought, Quentin, I can't do this. I said, it's really racy.
Were you ever happy?
He said, oh, none of it's going to be shot really racy. It's just going to be more of a psychological story. I also wanted to segue from being this tough guy in Fast and the Furious to doing something that was more psychological, to doing something that was more emotional, that took more of an emotional base.
Very intense.
So, very intense.
So what did you do to prepare yourself into this role?
I went to gay bars just to see what that was like, and you know, I mean, that was wild. What I realized through this film is that we all go through the same things and go through the same angst, go through the same kind of turmoil, go through the same pain, go through the same confusion of making a decision. This is about a guy who is seeking passion.
Let's talk about, you have not just one upcoming project, you also have Extreme Close-Up.
Extreme Close-Up is a film that was created by the Friday the 13th guy, Sean Cunningham. Sean directed, produced, created Jason. Okay. And this is his new project. These 8 people from around the world who are put into a house, and things happen little by little. Sean Cunningham is a horror genius. especially people who love the Scream movies. This is kind of the new innovative thing, you know, it's kind of like a reality show mixed with the horror genre. And so it's just a lot of fun. It's hilarious, it's scary, it's got me in it.
This is a thriller that will keep you on your...
It'll keep you on your toes.
Reggie remains true to the craft, true to the community, and true to himself. But there's more to the actor than meets the eye. In addition to traveling, he mentors other upcoming artists and is the CEO of Beyond the Looking Glass production.
It's targeted towards minorities and not minorities in non-stereotypical roles. I mean, because you know, how often do we get to play leads that are love interests? As simple and as normal as that.